What's up, everybody? How y'all doing in today's YouTube video or podcast, whatever y'all want to call it? Me and Max here. You guys may recognize me. I'm Stegarrr. Max, obviously,
Oh
your
my god, what's
co-host
up,
in this
everybody?
podcast. Y'all already know. Y'all may be wondering, well, isn't Stegarrr not in TSE, right? Like, I thought he was gone. I thought stuff went down. Well, I'm here to tell y'all that you can't leave a legend like me myself out for so long and not realize what you lost. So today we are announcing in today's podcast, first ever TSE podcast, first ever upload on the TSE podcast channel. I'm back in TSC
He's
as a
motherfucking back.
content creator and shoot, who knows what else. We'll figure that out someday behind the scenes. But uh been a interesting topic of me coming back over the last, what would you say? How long ago was it? A month?
Yeah,
About a
month, I
month,
think.
month
It
and a
happened
half
in
about.
August.
We've been having
Yeah.
a conversation. He's just been prying at me, bro. Like he's been
Yeah,
on it. He's like, he's just like sliding like a little joke every now and then, getting a little
take us
laugh,
some time.
just a little giggle, trying to just pry his way in. And it, I really decided actually about an hour before start filming this. I wasn't even in a call with him. Uh, I was like, Max really wants me back. How cool or funny would it be? I hop in a call with him. We've been in a call for about like 20 minutes, getting everything set up, trying to get everything nice, perfect quality for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Uh, I was like, how cool would it be to just hit Max with the, how do you think this sounds for a starter? So I hit him with the intro that I just did, and he's like, wait, so you're back? Like, this was just, I think he was surprised. So it was a good surprise. It was pretty funny. But how
Yeah.
do you feel about it, Max? How you feeling about
It,
it?
it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing to have a talent like you back and a content creator and just somebody at your level, obviously, and a great friend. So,
Yeah, everything was still going well behind scenes even after a little debacle. Friends argue, friends make
yes.
up. But for those of y'all who don't know, because it wasn't really a public like argument, was kind of public. I was just live, It was just like it was like a whatever thing. It was just in the moment. Friends have a heated argument and stuff. It happen. Whatever happens, happens, right?
I made a
But
mistake and I regretted it the next morning.
I think everybody makes mistakes, but we back TSE podcast. We got some big plans. What should we tell them about the good old Rocket League tournament that Max had
Yeah,
hard putting work in behind the scenes? Uh, he announced it a few weeks ago, a couple
yeah, a few
weeks
weeks
ago,
ago.
a few weeks ago. If y'all are not signed up on that already, link in the description. TSE Twitter. To
Get
the
your
link of
motherfucking
that
self in,
tweet,
Matt.
y'all can go sign up. It's lit. We got a website on TSE for TSE. It has all the players, content creators. Uh, what else on there? Link to the merch, right?
It has links to merch, links to the Twitter, and yeah, it's just showing off everybody who's in TSC. Yeah, and it also
So we
has
got
a
some pretty big things coming.
yeah.
Hopefully in the near future,
We're
and
working hard, baby.
it's grind season, yo. Like
Yeah,
we everybody's back in school, but we still here putting in the work. You know, no days off.
yes, sir. That's how it is. No sleep. Sleep to fight. Sleep to
Sleep
fight.
2 hours a day,
uh,
bro. That's
I go
how it
bed
be.
at
You
3 a.m.
sleep two
Wake up
hours a
at 7
day,
a.m.
do school. You yeah, you just get school done. You just start grinding, working on stuff. Maybe have that little chill break in between, just chilling with some homies in a call or something. That's really what most of our days look like. And like between me and Max, just it's a lot of grinding that y'all don't see. Or for me,
Yeah.
y'all see a lot of it because obviously I stream a lot. Uh, that's what I do. Like I'm hard grinding that. Uh, Max is a lot more behind the scene, obviously. Just
Yeah, I
hard
do a lot
grinding,
of the internal work and organising what
a lot of
happens
ideas.
within the team, and I have to push a lot for the players to send clips.
Yeah, we got the Fortnite roster, as y'all probably seen. You ain't really hearing much yet, but we're getting there. We're trying to get some
Yeah,
stuff flowing. It's a hard process wanting, as well as a team as we are here at TSE. Uh, it's hard to get people motivated with what little you got, but you got to work with what you got to get what you want to motivate them. You know,
yeah,
I think Max can agree on that. Just
yeah. I can almost agree because obviously with TSC we don't have anything to really offer too much other than just obviously you have your name on the website and
yeah.
a special announcement suite and maybe a bit of money off merch, but that's the only thing we can offer because I'm broke.
It's easiest way to put it, a team ran by teens. You know, you
Yeah,
teens ain't ever gonna have the most money. Shoot, unless you're robbing a bank secretly, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you, yo. Man, shoot, gotta hit that Diamond Casino heist in GTA, yo. Holy, that'd be
let's
lit.
go to Las Vegas and let's do some shit.
Facts. Maybe go to the casino in Vegas, get a little gambling in. Go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant after. Treat yourself after you want a few hundred grand.
Yeah,
You know the vibes.
I bet that restaurant's a fucking rip off. It's probably too much money for the food that you get given.
Bro, it sounds so good though. Like imagine if like
Yeah,
a
it's probably good, but
nice
the portion size
golden
is probably shit.
no, just a nice golden tomahawk steak, bro. That's it. Like that just sounds so immaculate. My mouth is watering thinking about it, Max. You can't tell me that your mouth isn't either. Come on now, you
Yeah,
can't lie to me about that, bro. Like a
I can't.
tomahawk steak, them boys are massive, yo. Like those things are like 3 foot. Like I guarantee you they're like 5 pounds or something. Like you can feed a whole village with those things, bro. Holy, like shoot, you just got a slice of steak after steak, yo. They just cutting them up. You're like, hey, yo, when's this thing gonna end, bro? Like, shoot, I thought we were finished already. Nope, you still got like 5 quarters left. You got
If
five,
TSC
six
ever makes
left.
it big, we're doing that shit. We're gonna go to the restaurant. We're just gonna order shit
We
to the
finna
food.
hit a Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas after gambling at the casino, yo. have a nice team night out.
After
Uh,
losing fuck tons of money.
facts, bro. That's just lit. So, obviously, first podcast, right?
A bit nervous.
A bit nervous between both of us.
Yeah.
I just have like experience, obviously,
Yeah.
just
Oh,
more
you're a fucking content
experience.
creator.
I create content. I'm more open book than Max is. From you guys, let us know in the comments. Tweet at us. Team Shadow Esports without an O, I believe is the at.
The at is Team
So
Shadow Esports. The T and the S and the E are all caps.
yeah,
And yeah, I think that's how you can just find us.
what
Visit
he
us up
said.
TSE.
At us. See who y'all want to see. Like, we want to have a guest. Like, we're planning either every 2 weeks, like 2 podcasts a month, or once a month, because obviously being a small team, this is going to be a fresh channel. I think it's only at what, 10 subscribers right now?
What, the podcast channel? I don't know.
The podcast channel, something like that, some low number, just from
Let me have a look.
our team members, people in Team Shadow Esports. Just go and give a sub. And if y'all are in the community and y'all enjoy the podcast so far, like, drop a sub, drop a like, tell us what we can improve on. We want to make this an enjoyable experience for everybody sitting at home. Like, uh, we're both new to it. We've always wanted
Yeah.
to start a podcast. It's something always been on the back of our mind, and I'm enjoying my experience so far. Like,
So,
it's kind of cool. Like, you're like talking to audience, but you're not. Like, you're just chilling with a homie. Like, you're still chilling with a homie, talking, vibing out, and
that's just the best thing about it. You
yeah,
just get to chill and
you just chill and
you're
chat,
relaxing, you're enjoying, That's the
just
game
having
to
a
it.
good time. It's just big enjoyment. Like, I don't know what to say, but like,
Yeah. Also, we're on 7 subscribers.
7
The
subs.
podcast channel. Yeah.
If we can
Not
get
bad.
to 15 subscribers off this first podcast, that'd be dope, yo. Like, that'd be pretty lit.
Yeah.
You know, just like have a time
How many
post where
likes?
let's get 5 likes on that first podcast. We got 7 subs. That only 2 of them don't need a like. um,
Also, don't like before you've watched it.
yeah.
Like after.
Like if you actually enjoy it,
Enjoy it, yeah. And if
and
you don't enjoy it,
don't
drop a
dislike.
comment and yeah.
Yeah, don't dislike. Drop a comment on what you think we can improve on.
Give us some constructive criticism. Don't be a little pussy.
Also, face cams will be in the future once both of our setups are. My background's not the best, so I don't really have a light. Like, I have a light in my room, but I just don't use it because my background's just not it, right? And for Max, huge news
I'm
we
scared.
found out today. Uh,
I'm
not
going to
only
be
is he
getting
just a
a
little nervous, but
I'm going to be getting a computer in 2 weeks.
yeah, he will be ordering a PC. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna use face cams quite then. Maybe in a couple months, maybe a few months, but what, 2, 3 months? What's he thinking, Max?
There's a possibility. It depends. It's like
Possibility.
with the
Well, once
PC, it's
both
like
of us are more comfortable with the roll of things, we'll get into that.
yeah.
Have a nice little face reveal podcast, maybe even with a guest, you know. So that'll be pretty fun, like a
To
little
be
fun.
honest, if you search long and hard enough, you can probably see my face.
Yeah, if you look in some streams, you'll probably find them. I don't even think in mine,
There's videos of me and shit, and
in
yeah,
mine.
in like Discords.
Oh, in Discords.
Yeah, like there's a couple in the TSC private one, but that's private. No one gets to see that unless you join TSC. But you have to scroll way up.
But for those of y'all who are interested in ever being a part of TSC, um, keep grinding, whatever you're doing at TSC, and like if you got like a funny clip, if you're a content creator, like just add us and just like keep at it, you know. If we see the grind, we see the hustle, y'all working hard, we might look at you, you know.
Yeah.
Same with Fortnite. If you're a competitive player, you're placing pretty good, and you're getting close to that earning spot, or you're making earnings, we can't obviously pay you, but we ain't gonna take anything from you.
Yeah,
It's
because you're
just
broke
like
as well.
we're broke, not only, but you know, it's just a little place you can call home. You can leave
We can
whenever you'd
offer fuck all.
like. It's a little place for you to call home, and hopefully you can provide some growth for us if you are a
Yeah, and hopefully we
successful
can do the
competitive
same.
player.
And
So
yeah, and
it's like a win win. You get to have a few friends that you make, and then
yeah,
we just get a little bit of growth out of it.
I'm pretty sure everybody's friends in a Discord.
Oh,
Everyone
100%.
laughs and jokes and shit, and except
I
from a couple of occasions, like I don't think so. For us to,
Yeah, there's just a few people that are on bad terms of past like members,
it's like
but
I'm
that's
I'm always on good. I'm always on good terms when people leave because it doesn't affect me. You know,
yeah,
obviously, if you want to leave, you can leave, go your own way. I'll
yeah.
still
We're
support you, and
happy
I'll
for you.
still,
Like
you
if
know,
y'all are in TSE for 2 months and you're like grinding hard, you actually get like a team offer where you have like contract or whatever. Obviously, we
good
want you
fucking
to
shit.
take that. Good stuff.
Yeah,
We're just happy that we got you that like success in your career. Like that's
yeah,
huge, and
you
it
and
just be amazing to see out of somebody in TSE. Hopefully, one day, just
yeah,
step up into that sort of league.
yeah.
Uh,
It's like yeah, in the future we plan on having like league teams and possibly Apex teams, maybe going to Valorant, but I haven't seen too much of the Valorant esports side to really make a decision on that.
maybe one day
Um,
when we
maybe
get $25
people
million
to.
dollars, maybe we'll buy into the COD league. The CDL. Like maybe we'll go
Yeah.
crazy one day.
We'll get a fucking investment off of Elon Musk and some shit, and we'll send our logo into
get
space.
get a Tesla sponsorship, yo. All our players get Teslas when they join.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That'd be crazy, yo. Can
We'd
you
be riding around in
imagine?
Teslas and we're like,
That'd be amazingly dope. Like that'd be insane. I don't think is there any does Tesla sponsor anything or no?
I don't think they do, no. I know car companies sponsor esports, you know, you got BMW with G2, Nissan with obviously FaZe Clan, probably others, but I don't think Tesla are in the esports team yet.
So what I'm saying, Tesla, Elon Musk, you have a small team here with a 16-year-old that would really like a Tesla for their first car.
I'm probably gonna crash it, but still.
Nah, bro, that stuff finna drive itself, yo.
Oh yeah.
Who needs a crash, bro? Like who finna crash? If you crash and your car's driving itself, you suck. Like you just don't like need to be on the road. Like I just feel unsafe at that point. Like man's
The road is already unsafe. There's already enough tossers on the road.
man's crash with the world's safest car. Like bro, like
How the
you
fuck do
need
you
to get
even
your
manage that?
license, your driver's license revoked, bro. Like holy smokes, yo. uh, Max.
Flag one.
Uh, regarding the Rock League tournament, I know I'm all over the place. If
Yeah,
y'all
fam.
know, I got ADHD. I bounce all over the place. Whether it's something I said
Yeah.
20 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago.
Don't feed them
Max.
caffeine, whatever you do.
Regarding that Rocket League tournament, why don't you tell everybody that is still curious because we didn't really give them too much information on
Um,
it.
yeah, so essentially it's a league tournament. Obviously it's got a $30 prize pool. It's 3v3, so it's gonna be split between obviously three people, so it'd be $10 to everybody in that team. They also get to join CSE as our primary Rocket League roster. Hopefully we'll be able to sign up to leagues and when you're shit and win shit, finally, TSE actually wins something. you know,
Maybe get some wins under our belt as a team and
so,
hopefully get some
yeah,
recognition in some sort of community and hopefully
yeah,
it'll provide growth and just easier together just be able to find people like and people to want to actually be like, yo, that team's dope. They got a podcast and everything. Like they're grinding hard. They got a team that's pretty successful. You know, like it'll be dope. They'll be like, yo, I want to join that team. Like, but
Yeah.
it's a long road to go, and
Yes. Indeed.
it's a journey that you have to be willing to take. You gotta be willing to ride the waves. You know,
Yeah.
waves will get
Can I
bumpy sometimes.
sometimes, yeah. Can I also mention that we are a month away from the 1 year anniversary?
Dang, 1 year anniversary. Is that like exactly from today?
Exactly. Yeah.
So October 10th, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure something along that time because I remember the founder Jade. He we were on the call or something, and he goes, "I've got this idea for a little clan thing, which will involve this group chat." And I'm like, "Cool." So he gives he says this idea, Team Shadow Esports. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And he sends me this logo, which is like some sort of like Fortnite spray with like weird shapes at the side of it. I was like, okay. So I go into my design software and I whip up the logo that we've got currently, and then we obviously make the Twitter, and I made the merch, and just went on from there.
Nice. See, that already gives me an idea for our 1 year anniversary uh, of TSC for a podcast. So y'all better
Yeah,
stay in tuned for that next month. That will be coming out, obviously, October 10th or whatever day it is, because
we should do a special for that.
we're,
Like have like a
we
good
definitely
amount
have
of
a
people.
special in the bag, and I definitely know who we're gonna have on for that. And great memory to bring up, Max. Obviously, I
I don't
wasn't.
even know.
I mean,
Oh,
me and
well,
Max had met. We've been
we
in.
met in the silver stream.
We yeah, our homie Silver Fox.
Yeah,
We call him Fox Silver, whatever. Alan,
yeah.
which is his actual name.
Alan's a
uh,
school.
we've been like we've seen each other, but we didn't really know each other. And then
Yeah,
I believe it was
April, May, June. I think
April,
June, April-ish. That's when we got in the call one night and we
May,
were
May,
playing
May, May. I think it was
May.
May, right?
We were playing Apex on your stream, and then obviously we were playing with Silver in voice chat. And then later that night we just went into a call and we watched FNCS, and I said to you, "Can anyone join CSC and shit?" And that's how it all
Oh
started.
yes, actually it was I didn't even have a PC yet, which is actually
Yeah, you
quite
did.
a funny story. The PC that I was on when we were watching, I was just screen sharing with Max. That's actually a cool story. If you guys haven't heard me say it on stream, I've said it a lot. Um, the PC that I'm on, it was my cousin's. I was watching his dog like that whole week, and then I was like, I hit my cousin up. He's like, "Hey yo, if you want pizza or anything, like before you left that week, he's like, if you want like pizza or something, just text me." I was like, "Hey yo, Max, you know what sounds good?" And my cousin said he'll buy me some pizza. And anyway, it ended up being a nice night. You know, we vibed out, watched FNCS Season 6 Grand Finals.
That
That
was a
was
vibe.
a while ago. When was that?
Yeah,
Let me look this up.
that was on the same weekend as the Indy 500, I think.
No, I thought the big 20. Or wait. Was that the 24-hour race? No, because this 24-hour race was
No,
this. Yeah.
that was in August. Yeah, that's how I remember it. I remember being off for 2 weeks, and I went away at the end of the weekend. That was when you had to broadcast the All-Star qualifiers on your own,
May
if you remember
30th
that.
is
Probably,
when
yeah.
I joined TSC for the first time. But anyway, back to the story. So I had been watching my cousin's dog, and he goes, uh, so we got to because Labor Day weekend. This was Labor Day weekend too.
Yeah.
Or not Labor Day. Labor Day was just this past. Memorial Day is what it was. So
Yes.
Memorial Day weekend. So Monday comes around. Obviously, everybody has school off, whatever, or it's an off day, right? Like nobody's working, everybody's chilling. So everybody comes over to my house. So when they had gotten back, me, my cousin, his girlfriend, their daughter, all came over back to my house. Uh, got ready for the day. My dad was going out. He flipping some burgers. He got the techniques on the grill. You already know. Runs down in the family. So if y'all want some good burgers, I mean, sure, you might as well just hit me up. But
You're gonna get a TSC barbecue on the way. Maybe get into
TSC
like a house or some
barbecue
shit.
on the way. That'd be lit.
Chef's
Uh,
table cooking up those fucking bellies.
anyway, if y'all don't know what cornhole is, uh, we're playing cornhole, and if you don't know what that is, it's a game where you have beanbags, and it's two boards, but it has a circle in the middle, right? They're about 27 feet apart. It's teams of two, like two teams, two people on each team, and it's first to 21. If you go over 21, you go back to 15, right? You get it in the hole, that's 3 points. You get it on the board, it's 1 point. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to understand game, and we're playing that, and it's my cousin's last game, the one that has the PC. Before he's about to go, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna run one more, but if you and so and so, my other cousin, uh, beat me," and he was playing with my dad actually, beat me and your dad in this game of cornhole, I'll trade you my PC for your PS4. And I was like, yo, I gotta win this, bro. I was grinding. Like, guys, if you think that you've grinded hard and to go pro in a game or something, bro, you should have seen me this day playing cornhole, yo. Like, I was going demon mode, yo. Like I didn't miss a bag. Like I was going crazy. I was on some demon stuff. Like shoot. Long story short, ended up winning. It's how I'm here with said PC. We both yawn right there. I think both of us are quite exhausted. It's been a long day. I'm usually actually asleep by now, believe it or not. Yeah, I
Yeah,
go to
but
sleep
we
mad
both
early.
making exceptions
Yeah,
because
we started this podcast around 7:40, about 7:35 or whatever.
yeah,
PM EST. It's what, like
13 past.
it's about an hour. It's 1 a.m. about for Max.
It's 1 a.m. for me, so it's like 13 past one. So
Yeah,
it'd be
it's
like
about
13 past
1:15 for Max.
8,
Uh,
7. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know.
it's 8:14 for me. It's one
Yeah,
fourteen for Max. It's late for him. For me, it's late, believe it or not, just because I don't stay up this late. I usually go to sleep early,
he's weak.
and
I'm joking.
no, I go to sleep early, wake up at like 2 in the morning, do schoolwork while I'm watching like my favorite Twitch streamer. His name's
Laylam.
Laylam. He's a dope dude. If y'all like my content, y'all like his content, 100%. Um,
When you've got Arab.
uh, and that's basically what my schedule looks like. Like I do schoolwork while watching him, like 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. Start. I eat some. I watch a little bit of YouTube. Start streaming by like 10, 11, whatever. We start the grind for the day.
Yeah, that
I'm
grind shit.
I'm not sure what Max's schedule looks like. It's definitely a lot different,
um,
just because he has
I
in-person school.
I can say if you want.
Yeah, go for
My
it.
schedule is I wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. I go, so I wake up, I do my teeth, and I get dressed, and I go back to my room for like 20 minutes, and I go to school. Then I go home at 22, 3 p.m. And then I probably just go sleep after that.
Just
And then I wake
slumped.
up when I at like 10 p.m. And
Like
then I go and get
10
back to
p.m.,
sleep.
bro.
It's
After
about
staying up all day or all night, sleeping 2 hours or something, getting ready for school. Just hard grinds. Gets everything done that needs to get done. Or you'll just be
I
watching
also
F1 knowing Max. Because if
I,
y'all
the
don't
thing
know,
is, F1's not on at that time.
yeah, okay,
It's
man.
normally on the weekends.
Nah, guys, you don't understand the links I think this man would go to watch a race, bro. Like, I kid you not.
I probably could.
He would probably hop on YouTube and hard search for his favorite race. He's like, this race in Portugal on 10/15/2006. Like, man's would hard look for something like that, bro. I swear. Like, I'll be doing a watch party with him, and all I hear in my ears another red card, a yellow card.
Yellow,
This
yellow flag,
man,
red
yellow
flag.
flag. Mans gets deep into this, yo. Like he's like he hears the word race in his head. He's like, bro, that's like the football World Cup, yo. Like I better go watch that. I gotta get into that. You already know we're crazy or something. This man's eats, breathes, and just lives tricking F1, NASCAR, whatever it is, hypercar racing, like
Them IndyCar.
IndyCar, you name it, this man's is on it.
But my favourite is F1 because I
Oh
was
yeah,
raised with that.
this man's all he talks about is F1.
A bit of my family history. I was Most of my family's from the town, well, the city where Silverstone is. So obviously, my family, well, some of my family members grew up going to races, and obviously, you went to see some of the greatest drivers of all time. And it's just embedded in my blood. I've been watching racing since 3, 4 years old. I remember every Sunday afternoon watch in front of the telly watching a race.
So what he's trying to tell y'all, he hasn't had a life since the age of 3. So if you ever see Max in public and he's acting a little strange, he's a bit antisocial because all he sees is cars all day on his TV. So that's why if he doesn't quite know what human is. I don't know if he will ever know what a human is, but he just sees car when he sees like whatever he sees. It's always a car. Like you go to shake his hand, he'll be like, "Yo, why are you trying to shake my hand with a tiger?" Like, bro, like this man's on something different. I swear. uh, but obviously, today's podcast, first ever podcast, Max. It's mainly just for viewers at home to
it's
get to know us. You know, like
Yeah,
as the host of this podcast, we didn't want to have a guest for the first podcast. We wanted y'all to really get to know us. really
And
get to understand us as people, you know.
it's also just testing the waters a bit. Yeah, because I've never done this before. Sega has no experience with this sort of shit.
Yeah, it's
But
mainly
I
we
think we should maybe talk about our history in esports and consecration and the backgrounds that we're from and shit. Maybe.
100%. For me, ooh, so back in the day, y'all 100%. I'm assuming if y'all are into esports, y'all know who FaZe Clan is. Even people that don't or aren't even into esports know who FaZe Clan these days. About 10 years ago, about when they started, I'm just a little like what 3 years old. Like 10 years ago, I was 6. Shoot, bro, I'm old. Like I'm old, but I'm not old. Like I think I'm old, but I'm not. You know, it's like one of them scenarios. Like,
Yeah.
shoot, bro, I'm about to be 17 at the April next year, so that's about 6 months from now. That's crazy. Anyway, FaZe Clan. My 6-year-old self. I got older cousins. You know, I'm getting shown this. I was never allowed to like play COD like that. Blackouts 2 and stuff comes out and stuff, and I was like, I wrestled at the time, and I got this like skin disease or whatever. It's like not really a disease, but it's like the skin fungus thing or whatever. And it's called molluscum or whatever, something like that. I think it was actually just called molluscum. And you have to like get it all removed. Like they like cryo freeze and stuff. That stuff hurt. Like I was like 7 years old or something. I couldn't wrestle that season or whatever. So I'm sitting. I prop my little iPod up on like this candle holder every night, just playing some Black Ops 2. Hit some nutty shot. Like I don't even know if I can find these videos. Like I don't even think they exist anymore. Like it's just like cross map tomahawks, like 5-ons, like this little 7-year-old on Blackouts 2, like just absolutely dumping on these 20-year-olds, and then like at the ends of them I'm just hopping game chat and they're just like, no way we just got dumped on by a 7-year-old, bro. That's where my love for gaming like really started. And uh about 2018 I actually started streaming on YouTube. Excuse me. On YouTube about I started streaming. I was about what 2018. I'm 16 now. It was in the summertime, so I was 13 about. So I had just made a Twitch account. I was able to watch Twitch. I could stream if I wanted to, but I didn't start streaming on Twitch till 2019. But anyway, we'll get to that later. So most of my subs you'll see on my YouTube are actually from streaming back in the day. Like I had like 100 subs or something from it. Like I would grind, bro. Like I was like some grinding 13-year-old. Like I was putting in time on streaming YouTube. If y'all know, streaming on YouTube is like you just it's so hard to get viewers. Like it's almost impossible sometimes. But my determined self was very determined. But anyway, fast forward a year later, we get to the life of Stegarrr in the Twitch community. I had made some friends before I started streaming. I got affiliated in my first week of streaming, and still average 2 viewers, and no, not really. I average like 4 or 5. I took a little few breaks every now and then, just cause I never was really sure up until like January of this year that streaming and content creation is what I love. It was always like, you know, I'm gonna join the Navy, like following my grandpa's footsteps or whatever. Like my cousin just joined the Navy or whatever. Like it was always like something that wasn't that, and then I'd always come back to streaming, and then like earlier January I'd like come December, like I really came back to it. Like October up until December, I was like dabbling. Like I wasn't like full time streaming, but December I was like, I met a homie of mine. If y'all watched me on Twitch, his name's Tommy. Great person. Like I love this dude. Like he's the homie. Uh, and he really got me in my grind, you know. And like he really made me realize that I was like, bro, this is what I want to do. And that's really when I decided. And now I'm just grinding every day, get better as a content creator, streamer. That's just my esports or entertainment story. That was like what 5 minute plus story. I mean,
Fucking nearly went bedtime. Gotta hear
Max,
me
what about
snoring.
you?
That's pretty simple. So I remember, must be 2012, 2013. My brother got an Xbox 360 for Christmas, and he played Grand Theft Auto a lot. So I remember watching him play that, and I was like, "Whoa, I want to fly planes and drive cars in this game." So I started playing it when he wasn't on the Xbox, and it sort of just grew from that. Yeah, I played it more, and I learned what it was about. And then I got an Xbox One, and obviously same thing, just a little bit more older. A couple of
And
years ago,
discovered the world of Rocket League.
no, I'll come to that point.
Oh,
So one day I was watching a Crabble Cop video.
helicopter.
Crabble Cop, the Dutch,
Oh, I know
the
what you're
Dutch,
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think they were playing Rocket League or some shit. And I was like, oh shit, that game looks fun. So I went to like a shopping centre on New Year's Eve, right? And it's only like a couple of minutes away. So we go and I go to the game shop and got Rocket League on the shelf for £15. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy that. So I bought it, took it over next to it, obviously took it home, played it, I was utter shit. And I played it for like 10 days, then I just stopped playing it until July that year. That's when I really started playing it. And all through that year, and then July was when I discovered LCS. So that made me have a more of a passion because I knew I wanted to go pro. So that was a passion inside of me. So obviously fast forward onto this was in 2018. Fast forward onto 2019 in January, I met this old man who was 35 at the time called Silver
What,
Fox.
37 now? Fox
He's
is?
37 now. He was
Jeez.
35. It was his birthday stream. So obviously I'm in this stream. You got me with a squeaky ass voice in Discord, being all polite, like, oh, I'm sorry, oh, like, oh, nice to meet you. Know, I was all being like posh and polite and shit. And yeah, I joined the Discord and I obviously kept on joining in every single stream sort of thing.
And he was
Um,
changed and never went back to the old Max again.
and then I'll say 2020 was the year after that. Obviously, that was the year of obviously coronavirus,
In-
China virus.
creating TSE?
Yeah, Jade quitted TSE in October. Um, yeah, I've been in the esports industry before with designing. I once designed for a American college called Ole Miss for their esports program. I was friends with their Rocket League team, and they sort of said, we know this designer called Matt. He's pretty good at what he does. Get him." Unfortunately, I didn't get paid, and I didn't do anything for them because they didn't ask me to do anything. So that lasted for like 2 months until I left because it was just inactive. Then I joined a little Fortnite team called Saints after that in September. I left because just overload of work, too much requests to do Fortnite shit, and yeah, and I was also grinding for a Rocket League team at the same time, so I couldn't balance it. And then in yeah, October, September, I got offered by my friend to join this team. Now, I'm not gonna name names. The team has ended now. It was a fairly big team in the Fortnite community, and I was close to signing with them to an
Like, is
extent,
it,
because
I don't know how far in the details you can talk about on podcast, but
I didn't sign the NDA. They wanted my address, and I just said fuck
so
off.
that's something that we'll go into off podcast.
Yeah,
But
I'll say the name of the podcast. I don't want the owner of that said team on YouTube one day and he sees this podcast. He goes, "Oh, he's fucking talking about my team." Yeah, so that'll be mentioned off podcast.
so is that the story of Max Garrett getting and
Yeah,
coming up in the esports and creating a team?
yeah. So I more or less started off with Rocket League, then moved on to design, then moved on to owning a team, which I regret. No, I'm joking.
But yeah, that's basically most of what y'all just will learn about us and what's already out there. And I think that's all we got for y'all today. Like, it was a solid first
Yeah.
podcast, and whoever is
How long was
watching,
that?
it was a good 48-minute podcast. We
Yeah,
appreciate whoever's watching. If
ain't
y'all
bad.
enjoyed it, subscribe,
Yeah.
like, and my links and his socials will be in the description,
Yes.
as long as the TSC website where you can sign up for the 3v3 Rock League tournament if you are
Yeah,
interested in that,
information about the tournament. I'm redoing the website and the colour theme
and
for it. So
$30.
that'll be out on Sunday. So there'll
$30
be a
each
link.
for the
Yeah, there'll be a
boys.
link in the description on Sunday on the website to sign up for that tournament. And
Yep.
there'll be a date organised, so you know the date and the time, and yeah. And the
And
prize is obviously $30 and shit. And yeah, I hope to see a really good Rocket League team in the future under the TSE banner, and hopefully we can win things with them.
as well as the TSC Twitter, or if y'all are grinding, just at the Twitter or whatever, we'll see it.
Or just a
We'll
normal,
notice
or
the
just
grind.
yeah, if you're grinding, or if you just want to have a, if you want to have a browse about on Twitter, feel free.
Yep, y'all follow the Twitter. Y'all follow me and him. Y'all can subscribe. Like, we appreciate every little thing. Like,
Yeah. Also
and
follow Stegarrr, he's got some god tweets.
every now and then. Most time I'm a little dry right now. We got some stuff in the voice kicking. But anyway, that was the first TSC podcast. We appreciate y'all coming out,
Yes.
and we will see y'all in the next
And
one.
for next episode, thank you so much.
Peace.